Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends. Different types of customers wherever we see. Customers play the most significant role in our business. Whenever we talk about an organization or going high, it's only because the customers are responsible. In fact, customers are bosses. They are the ones who are the kings of the organization. They are the one who pay the organization to go at the higher level. They are the one who take the organizations and responsible of their profits and loss. They are the ones who take the organization to the next level or to the down level. So imagine we are dealing with a set of people who are so much important to our organization, where the entire profit and loss game is dependent on them. Now, at this point of time, it is very important to have a best customer service rapport, because at the end of the day, they are the ones who are sitting there, who are paying you for whatever you are giving them service for. That's a very bad attitude at times that I see on the front desk, that we are getting paid for 9 hours, but we actually tend to forget that who is paying that amount. It's not the organization, it's the customer. So he is the boss. So how do you deal with the boss? I feel you have to deal 200% better than you normally deal with your bosses. So friends, let's see the various types of customers that we can talk about. There are a lot of different types of customers, and let's see how we can deal with them in different ways. The moment you come to know these types of customers and what all types are involved, I'm sure you'll be able to do a better customer service. Friends, the first set of customers are the loyal customers. Now, if you see, these are the customers who are bunch full of them, or I would say handful of them. There are not too many loyal customers in an organization. Every organization has some set of customers who are, they're very small in majority, but they are loyal customers. Now, when we say loyal customers, means these customers are someone who do the maximum sale and profit of the organization. Now, this is not because they have a lot of money. That's a myth. If they have a lot of money, they would go anywhere else as well. But why do they come to your organization? Or why do they spend on your organization? That's because of satisfaction rate being at the maximum level. So I would say loyal customers are the most satisfied customers of your organization. Now, these are the customers whom we should never, as employee, take any kind of things for granted. They are the ones who have to be spoken most politely. They are the ones who have to be respected. They are the ones who have to be, you have to go beyond and out of your way to treat these kind of customers, because they bring in the maximum sale and profit to your organization. Now, they bringing maximum sale and profit also indirectly means they pay you the maximum part of your salary. That's the reason at any kind of level, whether you're a management or manager or the top front line, these customers have to be very, very familiar, friendly, and taken care of. Loyal customers need individual attention, which we need to give them, because they are the ones who would bring in the maximum suppliers. They would also give you a lot of references, and that's how also you would profit in many different ways. Many a times, loyal customers don't really spend a lot, but they bring in customers who really spend healthy amount of money. Now, this is what I feel that why loyal customers needs to be very pampered. They are the most pampered babies of the organization. So this is one type of customers, which are loyal customers. Let's see the another type of customer. Other customer type is, I would say, discount customers. Now, when I say discount customers, these customers wait for a discount to come in a particular brand. For giving an example, if you see Big Bazaar, you have in the time of the Independence and Republic Day, the 5 days where there is Mahabachar Day, which is called, where people actually wait for those 5 days to come. And if you see the mall, it is full with people. The line for the bill is almost 50 customers in a line. But these are customers who wait for this kind of discounts to come. Now, also one thing is something which is noticeable, that these are the customers who don't just come and while away the time. They have been waiting for these kind of discounts for a very long time, so it is 100% sure that they would come and do a purchase. So these also help a lot in taking your organization to a different level where it is profit concerned. These are the customers who not only give you sale, but they give you 100% profit, because when they come, they don't come and buy one thing, they buy an entire lot. That's what strategies every organization have, and that's why there are discounts out there. Even if you see clothes fashion industry, you would see a lot of fashion brands who give discounts in certain seasons. Now they have fixed customers who they know will definitely come and purchase from those discounts. Now these are the customers who come and give them a lot of profit. So the company which normally doesn't make a profit would definitely make a profit when there are discount days on. So we have to be very thankful to this customer rather than thinking, oh my God, he only comes when there is a discount. No, it's not that. He only comes when there is a discount and purchase much more than any other customer would do. So these are people who bring in 100% profit to that organization. A company earns 10 times more in the discount period than any other period. And these are the customers who help the company to go to a next level. So these are also have to be pampered. They have to be told, they have to be announced about all the discounts that are going to come. They in fact would ask you, when is the next discount available? They might come for a shopping and see there is no discount, and they might just get out of the place without buying anything, which doesn't mean they will not buy. They'll come back when there is a discount offered. Now these are the customers that would only purchase at the time of the discount. But they have to be told, they have to be announced, and they have to be very nicely treated when they come to buy certain things. Friends, you would see that many a times when you go shopping, there are two types of employees. One, especially in the clothes sector, clothes section, retail of fashion. There are times when you will see an employee always roaming around you, trying to give you the best fit, the best size, the best look, and suggesting to you what would look good on you. There would be a set of employees who would sit at one place and chit chat and not really look at what the customer wants. Now these customers would go around looking on for employees and call someone that please come and help me out with the size or color or whatever. Now these customers who already there is a discount in the organization or whatever brand, and the employees who come around and help them to buy certain things, when these employees suggest to buy 2-3 things more being discounted, these customers actually buy. So that's the right point of time. I feel that's the busiest time of the year when the customers come in and their discounts are on for the employees. And employees have to be upfront to help the customers to buy, because that's how it will take the organization to the next level. And being an appraisal and a rewarding session, while we are noticing the employees, the managers, while they notice the employees, there might be a recognition as well. So friends, these are the discount customers who only come in for discounts but take and give a lot of benefits to the organization. The next type of customers are impulsive customers. Now these customers are a little difficult to handle, because they are a set of mind, I would say. They come with a set of mind where they themselves do not really understand or have not thought or planned about buying a product or a service. Now, these kinds of customers just come in the organization where they look forth to the display racks. They try to understand or think what would be best for them. Suggestions doesn't work, because these kind of customers don't take suggestions very welcomingly. So any employee who gives them a suggestion on this thing going well on them or looks good on them or would be really great for them, they don't take that, because according to them they are not really looking out for that. So an urge or a try to make them satisfied is very difficult. It's a challenge to handle impulsive customers. Many a times, many employees fail to handle this customer. The customer might just walk away without purchasing anything or buying anything. Now, this is no one's fault. It's not the fault of the employee. He tried his level best, but being an impulsive person as a personality, it did not pay it well. Now, at the same time, an employee who can pally with these kind of customers very well and can understand what requirement they have and can force them to buy, saying that you buy it on my guarantee, these customers can do wonders and bring profits to the organization, because these are the customers who don't normally shift their products and services to someone else because of their impulsive nature. They come only to those places where they are most comfortable, and if you as a person or as an employee could make them comfortable, imagine they will never go to any other person. So that is the right time to strike the deal. And not many people, I understand, can do this. But someone who can do it, we can bring a lot of profits to the organization. and that person can be the best, I am sure, in customer service. The next kind of customers are need-based customers. Now, these customers are not the one who can simply come randomly, do a lot of shopping and would get away. These are the customers who come only with a specific requirement. They are very specific on what they want, and they only would come and take what they want, and only that much. So even if there is a sale or a discount going on, but if they want something from a fresh stock where there is no discount in that particular product or service, they would take that because that's their requirement. So these kind of customers also are very difficult to handle at times because they really do not come and talk to anyone. In fact, they are the person who do not need help of any employee. They would never ever call an employee for help, whoever is roaming around. In fact, they would come with the attitude of, I would select the best for me. The employee which strikes a deal with them and could get pally with them does an amazing job. Now, this can be done by telling them or making them realize that what other brands or services can they shift to, which can give them the maximum level of satisfaction than the other brand and the other deals that they've been doing. It's not an easy job. It's a very tough job of shifting these kinds of need-based customers from one need to another. The needs are something that they arrive with, and the change is something that you need to inculcate in them, which is the main challenging part of it. These customers would possibly be lost if they are not tackled effectively and efficiently. These customers would never ever turn and come back to you if they are not served the right way. Handling them is not an easy task. So either you have customers coming in, taking what they want, or you don't have them at all. Now, these kind of customers, friends, are called need-based customers. The next type of customers are wandering customers. Friends, wandering customers, everyone must have faced these kind of customers. Now, these are the customers who come into your showroom or organization, wander around by asking a lot of features about a product, brand, or organization, and you give them a lot of time in explaining them what could be best for them. They also tell you their needs and requirements, but at the end of the day, they've just come to wander around. So that's like a big loss to the company. They are the least profitable customers for the organization. Recognizing these kind of customers is very difficult because they actually come in and ask you very genuine questions. They ask you questions like that, suppose if they're buying a television, they would ask you, how would a 200 feet hall TV requirement would be, and you would go on telling them all the features, sizes. You would take them to the best television screen that they could ever take for their home, and you try and you feel that the deal is getting closed, but then at the end of the day you realize that they have been asking you not only for one television screen, for at least 10. That shows that they are wandering customers. They are not someone who've come to buy. They've just come because they had some time and they wanted to wander and find out a lot of features. Now, these customers can get back to you maybe after 6 months and buy that particular product which they have seen, or maybe again wander and check and see what they want, but they would not do a quick purchase, and they are not responsible for company's profits. As an employee, we have to be smart enough to understand what set of people are we dealing with. So that can be only done if there is as customer service attitude, as I told you, within you. Understanding a person by his gestures, postures, judging a person is a difficult task. But if you are able to do so, you would save a lot of time, energy, resources. You would save a lot of unwanted time which could have gone to the best customer. To grab attention of these kind of customers, we need to understand their positivity on certain brand or projects or products. Now, when a customer comes in who is a wandering customer, but you understand what is his interest, that's something where you can pull his attention to what he's interested in and you can make it a purchase. So friends, I wish you all the best to deal with such kind of customers, and I'm sure you get at least one customer in the day where they just come, wander and go away. Friends, you will not believe, in the malls in Mumbai, there are a lot of footfalls, but the purchase is very less. Whereas if you compare in cities like Delhi, there is a lot of purchase happening in the malls and the footfalls are not that great. So it is equal maybe, whatever is the footfall is the purchase rate. But in Mumbai, there are a lot of wandering customers who just come to the malls just because they have a lot of time not to really purchase anything. So I'm sure we all know about them and we have become smart enough to handle them. The next set of customers are talkative customers. Friends, if you've met these kind of customers, now they get very close to you, they pally so well. They also share a lot of personal problems or personal talks with the employee. They almost become your friend. But that's it. They can only become a friend. They will not be able to become the best customers for your organization. So in this case, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just ignore them, or are we supposed to just be rude? And that's the last thing that we are supposed to do. What we could do is maybe ask them some close-ended questions to close the discussion of what they really want. Maybe we could just tell them that, whenever they are sure of what they want, they can get back to you. We cannot at all get rude with any customer, no matter how aggressive or how impulsive that customer is. Talkative customers are not harmful, but they waste a lot of time. They might have a good purchase done at the end of the day, but they do not believe in just going and quietly buying things. They believe in connecting with people. And that's how they are talkative in nature. And that's how you tend to lose a lot of time as an employee. They can be both the things. Either they don't buy something, either they buy something. But what they would do is maintain a rapport with you, which can be at a personal level. These are some talkative customers that we are talking about, and I'm sure everyone faces at least one talkative customer every day. The next set of customers are suspicious customers. Now, these are the customers who are not really interested in buying or purchasing or making any profit to the organization. They are more interested to knowing whether the employee knows the job correctly. So they might ask you a lot of questions related to the product, to brand, to organization name, to brand name, to the services that you deliver. And many a times they would hold you catch where you go wrong. So they would come with their homework done, they would come with a brochure read, and suddenly randomly ask you something where you might go wrong, and they might say, oh, see, that's what, you really don't know about what you're doing. So they are the customers who are not really interested in purchasing anything. They are more interested in getting a suspicious job done, where they would actually tell the employee that that employee is in the wrong place first of all. Now here, many a times you feel very demotivated, that you really sometimes trying to think that, oh, is it the customer knows more than me? But that's not the case. That's the typical suspicious customer. Now, these kind of customers you would know after, say, 2-3 visits, when you actually start knowing their nature. And definitely be very careful of what they say, because many a times they would say something very challenging, which is very difficult to be taken. Be polite with them, never be rude to any customer, and don't trust on anything which have been told from them, because at the end of the day, they just put a googly kind of thing in front of you to see whether things are on place, whether you know it well, and they would just judge you. Now, the next form of customers that we are going to talk about are the most dangerous customers, which are angry customers. Now, these are the customers who are very aggressive in nature itself. So they come with a grievance or a query, and they actually barge on the employee. Many a times I've seen employees crying when they face these kind of customers. They actually make the employees feel as if it's their mistake to be there in their place. Many a times there can be a management issue or some kind of service product issue in the product, but they make you feel very humiliated. Now, these kind of customers are aggressive in nature. You really cannot do anything about them. So what you can do with them is, first of all, whenever they are complaining or talking, never interrupt. First, try to understand what they're really talking about. Many a time they beat around the bush. So an angry customer would actually tell you the problem after telling you a big episode of 15 minutes. So 15 minutes that customer would just beat around the bush and then come to the main point of saying that what am I supposed to do with this, and help me out. So be calm. Be relaxed. Listen to what that customer is saying without interrupting. Understand his issues. Understand the grievances that he's come up with. You have to keep your temper down to help him keep his temper down. Establish a relationship where you tell him that you are accountable and responsible for anything at all. Make an empathy sentence go his way. create that empathy for the customer. At some point of time, also sympathy. So an emphatic touch of assertiveness would make them feel at home, would make them relax. Only one thing can help these customers is when they feel comfortable and relaxed to talk to a person whom they feel they can understand very well. Propose an action plan and follow it. Make an action plan for these kind of people because they need resolution urgently and they are very desperate on it. Don't take it personally of whatever they've been telling you, and don't blame the thing on others. Try to resolve it yourself because they would like, if they've spoken to one person, they would like that person to resolve the issue. Seek support if you're scared. Put them on to someone more responsible or responsible of that particular aspect if you can't do it. Never tell them you cannot do it. Tell them that you will get back to them. And that's how you can, at that particular point of time, try to help yourself with these kind of customers. So friends, these are angry customers. They are very difficult to handle. But at the same time, if you could reach up to their grievances, if you could help them out with their issues and problems, they would be your permanent customer. They would always come with a frown on their heads, but they would like you because you are the person who has solved the problem for them. So they also are responsible for high profits in the organization. Suppose if these customers like a particular employee or the service, they would never ever go to anyone else because they are someone who gets most satisfied and their satisfactory level would be at a different end. They might also tell you that, boss, what I had faced, my friend shouldn't face, but I'm referring her to you. That's how they would talk to you. So basically, they help you in giving the profits to your organization. They help you giving, boosting your morale and helping you understand that you're doing a great job, but in a systematic way. So they're not bad, I would say, but yes, they're very difficult to handle. So friends, these are all kind of different customers that we meet every day. We know a lot of types of customers now. So whenever you are on floor, you can remember this, and that's how you can deal more fairly with your customer. The moment you know them well, I think the job is done. So it'll give you a better way of looking at them, and it'll give you a complete understanding of their personality. I hope I could help you in some way through this video to understand your customers very well, and that's how you can make them satisfied. Thank you, friends, to watch this video, and keep subscribing to our channel. You can also press the bell button if you like the video. Thank you so much.